Hey guys, what's up? So, some time ago my buddy Bob Samurai made a video called Why I Don't Play Kingdom Hearts. And once I saw it, I was like, maybe I should do the same. Maybe I should do the same video because I do feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to why I don't like Kingdom Hearts. And instead of just replying to every single comment about Kingdom Hearts in my channel, I think the best idea is to just make a video about it. Why I don't play Kingdom Hearts either. And I feel that I must do this because there's a lot of fans of Kingdom Hearts in my channel, and they're always wondering why I barely talk about the series or never talk about the series in every single one of my videos, any of them. So I thought maybe it's time for me to say and to explain why I don't play Kingdom Hearts. And well, the first thing that I want to clear out is that I don't hate Kingdom Hearts. Many people think I do for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because people are often narrow-minded and they think that if you don't like something, you hate it. No, there's always something in between most of the time. When it comes to Kingdom Hearts, it's no exception. I don't hate Kingdom Hearts. In fact, I do have a few things against it, but it's just plain open criticism. I don't hate Kingdom Hearts one bit. And this is proof. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a game that I have really enjoyed, that I played a long time ago, and I guess this is where my story should start. So, Kingdom Hearts. When I was 20 years old, I started playing the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All of them on the PlayStation. And I immediately became a fan of Final Fantasy 7 because I really enjoyed it. The same thing with Final Fantasy 8. Back then, those were among my favorite RPGs of all time because I had barely played any. So I was just beginning in the RPG world. And I really enjoy Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I know it's overrated. I do think it's overrated, but I love it anyway. I became a huge fan. And like many of you, I grew up with Disney movies. When I was a little kid, I watched a bunch of Disney movies on TV, on the movie theaters, etc. However, I never became a fan of Disney movies. I do love some of them, like Robin Hood or like Fantasia, but back then I was just more interested in watching Dragon Ball Z or Saint Seiya or even Magic Knight Rayer or Ranma and a Half. You know, I liked anime when I was a kid, and I wanted that. I wanted more anime, and my rejection towards Disney movies was pretty obvious. Like my mom and my brother and sister, my dad were like, oh, he likes Disney movies, but he doesn't seem to care about them. I have nothing against Disney movies. Like I said, I grew up with some of them and I love some of them. But I think that played a major part on why recently I don't like or enjoy Kingdom Hearts. But anyway, the thing is that when I heard that there was going to be this game with Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters and original characters from Square Enix, I was curious. I didn't think it was a good idea. Well, most like I didn't know how I felt back then. Like, it sounded interesting. I was at the same time excited, but at the same time afraid. I was like, Final Fantasy and Disney? Something feels off there. But anyway, the thing is that sometime later, I got my PlayStation 2, and one of the first RPGs I played on the system was indeed Kingdom Hearts 2. And once I started playing that game, I immediately regretted not having played the first one first, because half of the story on that game, Kingdom Hearts 2, was directly connected to the first one and was a direct sequel to the first one, so I didn't understand half of the story. I was like, what the hell? I don't get this part, I don't get these other characters, who are these people, blah blah blah. But anyway, I still managed to enjoy the game for what it was. I loved all the beginning, Roxas trapped in this city, and then all these mysterious things start happening, all these psychological things, and the music, I really enjoyed it. So far, I started to really enjoy the game, but then all of a sudden you stop playing with Roxas and start playing with Sora and friends instead. Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and Mickey. So I was like, what happened to Roxas? Can I play as Roxas again? I really like his story, his arc, And this Sora guy and Disney guys and the Final Fantasy guys, it's like I don't really care about that. But the thing is that I somehow enjoyed the game. I beat it, I finished it, and I really liked it. I really liked this game. I grew fond of it. So imagine my expectations on the other Kingdom Hearts games. I had obviously high expectations on the first Kingdom Hearts. So eventually I managed to get it and play it, and I gotta say that I was hugely disappointed. The story, the deep story, psychological issues, and all of those little dark stuff that I saw, the dark moments I saw on the Kingdom Hearts 2 game weren't on the first one. The first one really did feel to me like a game for kids, even though it's a really hard game. So the gameplay has a lot of problems. Yeah, I know people kind of complain about the first Kingdom Hearts, blah blah blah. But you know, I don't care about that. All I cared back then was about my opinion and how I felt toward the game. And when I played it, I was just disappointed. You know, I wasn't feeling it. And to make matters worse, all of my favorite Final Fantasy characters, you know, Cloud, Squall, Ares, I was just like, these characters, yes, I am seeing these same Final Fantasy characters here, but they don't feel like the guys I met on their original games. And they feel like people are, I don't know, just different characters. So I realized that the same scriptwriter, the same creators of Final Fantasy weren't exactly involved in this game. So whatever happened to Hironobu Sakaguchi and company, they left. They left Squaresoft, and then Square Enix became Square Enix and became Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and Tetsuya Nomura, and well, I'm getting ahead of myself. The point is that I played the first Kingdom Hearts and it disappointed the heck out of me. Not only because of its story or the characters, which I thought were just absolutely ridiculous, but also because on gameplay mechanics. Just the camera was kind of off, the difficulty spikes were annoying. It was just something about this first Kingdom Hearts that threw me off. You know, like I said, I had really high expectations because I had really enjoyed the second game, so the first one had to be better, right? And no, in my opinion, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't a bad game at all, but it was just something that disappointed me. And you gotta understand that back then, yes, Kingdom Hearts was huge, but not as huge as it is today, or has been in the past few years. Back then, it was just gaining terrain. It was just becoming popular, and a lot of gamers were still afraid, you know, were very fond of the idea of watching their favorite Final Fantasy characters merging with Disney characters and some other characters made up by Tetsuya Nomura and company. So I'm saying this because back then I had a more open mind. So when I played the Nintendo DS game called Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days or whatever, I played that game and I was excited to play it. You know, okay, the first Kingdom Hearts disappointed me. Maybe this will be better because you get to play as Roxas, and I liked Roxas on the second game. So I went ahead and played the game, and no matter how much I tried, I really tried, guys, I didn't like that game. Well, not exactly disliked it, you know, it was just kind of threw me off. The characters there were just, I don't know, absolutely ridiculous. The atmosphere, the script, the dialogues, everything about them was like, what the hell am I playing here? I don't like this, you know? And so that game also turned me off. And to me, that was like the last straw, you know? I was like, I'm done with Kingdom Hearts. I don't like this series. And I just didn't care about its popularity or about its fan base or anything else. I only care about the games themselves, and they disappointed me. But I still have my fond memories of the second game, which until today I still like it and are willing to defend it to death. It's a great game and I love it. But the other ones were just like, not for me. So eventually I got to play Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance out of curiosity because people were saying it was very different. I played it for like half an hour and I didn't like it. I played the other games. I played the PSP version, Birth by Sleep. That was much later. That was like 2 years ago actually. And yes, I liked that game, but the same situation. Something threw me off, like, you know, I'm enjoying the game, but at the same time I'm not. So yeah, in the end, gameplay-wise, Kingdom Hearts just wasn't for me, even though I am a fan of action RPGs or hack and slash RPGs. But this one in particular, this game, this franchise as a whole, it just became something that I just didn't enjoy. That's it. That is the reason why I don't play Kingdom Hearts. Nothing more than that. So that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped clarify a lot of things about me and Kingdom Hearts and you guys. Try to be respectful. If you don't like my arguments or if you think my excuses are pathetic, well, that's just your opinion as usual. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of franchises that you don't play for 1, 2, 3 or maybe 10,000 reasons. It's up to you. But the fact is, the important thing is that don't worry, I don't hate Kingdom Hearts one bit. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends and your Kingdom Hearts fans so they can get a brighter view on why some people like me don't play Kingdom Hearts. Because like I said, I'm not exactly against the Disney lore or what they did with Final Fantasy characters, or it's not just Tetsuya Nomura and all that jazz. It's also the gameplay. The gameplay mechanics this game have, I'm just not a fan. Let's just leave it at that. That's it, guys. See you next time.